do it. Again,
All right, so Joseph, would under any circumstance you have taken Taylor to the final two?
Absolutely. If Taylor and I literally locked in a final two, I would have 100% honored it and took it to the end, just because the relationship we have and the way it's progressing, I would have taken it because it's like, if I don't win, then you win, like, you know, and not even because I think I can beat her. It's genuinely like, if I don't win, you win then. But Taylor, now let's ask her. If we locked in a final two, would you have taken me?
No, you know I wouldn't. You know I wouldn't have taken you. Oh, someone said Joseph is lying.
Why would I? No, I would not. I literally see, if you see in jury, the two people I'm constantly rooting for, or
Me and Monty.
Yeah, it's literally you and Monty.
Because that you weren't rooting for me, bro.
Absolutely fucking not. I would actually laugh when you would fuck up. When you or Kyle would screw up, I would laugh and like be like, yes. Which is why I'm like, what is this like? Like, obviously my final three, I think it became I started to think in my head around your HOH that my final three best case scenario is me, Taylor, Monty, and out of that final three, if me and you locked in a final two, I would have honored it.
Yeah, I would have taken Brittany all the way to the end.
So I would have gotten screwed.
Which is why those last few days of Brittany being in the house are so heartbreaking for me, but hilarious. I haven't seen the episodes, mind you, but it's just so crazy to see that Brittany really thought that I was not in her corner, because like, I was ride or die, it's me and Brittany, I don't care if she betrayed me, like, you gotta take who you think you can beat.
Would you have, if I was on the block, if Monty didn't put you on the block and you put me on the block that week, would you have next to, who was it next to? Like, you were the only option, it was either me or you had to go up next to Brittany, wasn't it?
No, it was next to Alyssa.
Oh yeah, next to Alyssa.
I never sat next to Alyssa.
You would have voted me out, obviously. Right?
Alyssa? Oh,
me?
Alyssa?
Yeah.
I would have voted Alyssa out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm glad you know now.
Yeah. Well, glad I know. See, and then that's the only reality where maybe I would, if you would have to play me, you have to be like, yeah, Joseph, I'm taking you to the end, and then obviously I wouldn't work with them. But you would have, again, the social game, you would have fucked me.
I think that's the only like big betrayal I would have done that you would not have seen coming. Michael could have seen anybody flipping on him, probably other than Brittany. But Michael knew that I knew that he would always pick Brittany over me. So that wasn't shocking that I would vote Michael out over.
No, because I was pretty sure if me and you locked in, we would both honor it. So I would have, even though she wouldn't have. I'm almost sure I definitely would have, because I start to see that you and Kyle are clearly locked in and start to act shady on her HOH. Yeah. So I'm starting to check out of you guys completely.
Wait, on her HOH, how are me and Kyle acting shady?
You guys definitely got closer during that.
You guys were getting so close. Yeah.
Shady.
Dude, because I'm hearing one thing about who's going home and another thing from two different people. Like, everything starts to hit the fan, and the only people on the same page... We just kept saying,
like, you two are very clearly pro Alyssa stay. Yeah, and then there was the one time you were like, I'm just saying, if someone decided to take a trip from me, fuck them.
Yeah.
But...
well, that's just me being honest.
I know. But then you started talking...
I like your impersonation of me. Well, I'm just
saying. That's exactly what you did. So then at that point, and also I'm getting... And you know, guys, one thing obviously from my game was like, I wanted to work with people I can trust and that I'm very close with. That's why I don't like, the one thing I start to like take serious and stuff is, you know, the leftovers. Me and you are getting so close, and
we like, when we were locked in on game, we were just like,
we were
2 minds.
Yeah, literally to the point where, like, for example, like the wall, your HOH, like I'm like willing to be pawned for Taylor. Like I'm like on the wall when she was like, I need this win. I was like, oh, all right, like I'm full. I'm letting you start you're driving the boat.
Taylor, you're lying. You know you were trying to drag Alyssa and Brittany to the end. I wasn't really ever trying. I would have liked to have worked with the girls all the way to the end, but it was just way too late in the game to make that alliance.
Yeah.
There was never any good faith attempt at making that alliance.
So when Monty brought you, did you think there was a chance you were not going to win? Like, what did you think the odds were of you winning this game when it was just you two in the final seats before the votes and before the speeches as well?
I didn't know where Indy would vote. I didn't know where. I had a feeling I knew, but I didn't know where Terrence and Kyle would vote. And I didn't know if Michael would vote in my favor or not. So I was like, I have to give a speech that shows that this game is not just wins. So, I thought it would be closer. I thought I had a shot of winning against him, but...
Well, yeah, me and of all people, that's why
Thanks, Turner.
Yeah, no, I got you, bro. I'm happy to give you my vote.
Yeah, no, wins are amazing and everything, but, you know, out of all people, I respect the social game because I didn't even win one thing. So, like, that was my big thing was, like, you know, the social aspect of the game, because like obviously someone who didn't win won. Like I'm not going to be giving a lot of my points to them.
No one will ever top her finale speech, period.
Oh yeah.
I mean, facts.
Seriously, that was something else. Like I was like, let's go.
Thanks,
girl.
Rockstar.
But yeah, it's crazy. The only reality where I would have, you know, stuck to the pound is where like I become aware that that's it. Like you final two'd Brittany.
Yeah.
I'm very clear. Taylor, like it becomes aware to me that Taylor is not taking me seriously from a game perspective, and then at that point, like, which she was doing such a good job not showing me that, because I would have thought she would have took me to the end. So again, great social game, but that's probably a situation where like if the final 7 make it, and that's why I think in one of my exit interviews I say based on trustworthiness, like probably the pound based on trustworthiness. If I can trust that she's
not high, where did I put this?
You're always high. If I can trust that she's not taking me to the end, then you know at that point, like I and maybe the guys
was Turner even listening to the speech?
Listen, it's very. Listen, can we all just agree? It was very fitting for me to just fuck up the what could have been the unanimous vote. Like,
no, because he runs up to me right after, you know, confetti, woo, like AFP, woo, camera cuts, and he comes straight to me. He goes, I just want you to know, I'm sorry. It was just a vote for whatever. I'm like, Turner, it's all good. I don't care.
Also, at that point, I just got evicted on finale, and I don't give a fuck who wins.
No, I get you're like, bro, but you even got. It was so funny because I don't think anyone thought like, hey, like we can, because we're not really supposed to share, discuss like how we're voting. So Turner turns around and looks at all of us, and he's like, yo, like, what's going on?
Joseph, sorry, but you would have blown anyone out the park final too.
No.
I think Joseph would have beaten me. I think
no.
There are two people.
No.
I think there are two people that would have beat me. I think Joseph could have beaten me, or had a very close 5-4 vote, and I think that Michael could have beaten me with a very close. No, I think it would either be very close or a blowout against Michael, but I think it still would have been close against him. But I think Joseph and Michael were the two people that had the best shot at beating me.
I don't think so. I mean, you're giving too much credit to like I guess where the social aspect.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe who knows how the house would have progressed like if I made it to the end. But like, I mean, first I'm never.
Joseph is a 9-0 final 2 against anyone.
No, guys, don't hype me up. I'm honestly not. And here's the thing: I'm never making it towards the end because apparently my final 2 people that I wanted to work with weren't taking me, so I was not making it towards the end.
Yeah,
so.
Monty would not have taken you.
No, he wouldn't have. The same way.
Because he thought that he could.
Yeah, no. Again, it would have been the same thing. I don't think Monty would have took me.
I don't know what's going on.
Because he didn't take Turner.
I think I locked my card.
Because he didn't take Turner, and she wasn't taking me either because she was gonna take Brittany. So like, and I was willing to, for sure, from a final 3 standpoint, take both of them. And the progression of Taylor and I's relationship, if we would have stayed in the house longer, I would have took her.
Who would win? You against me? Let's count the votes. This is gonna be fun.
Who would we win?
You and me. You versus me.
You.
Terrence.
Probably you. He said. I think.
Can I go in order? I forget the order. Indy. You.
I don't know.
You.
From a game standpoint.
You.
I don't know.
You can't tell me Indy wouldn't vote for you.
It would really depend. She really wanted a girl to win. Like she
against
but also
you.
You would have been able to tell me that she wouldn't have voted for Monty.
That's true. No, honestly,
totally
when Indy put her vote in,
again,
she voting for my favorite person.
That's when I was like, okay, Monty. All right, so I
literally tapped Monty.
No,
I know
Taylor,
it.
I'm telling you, the same way you think like those people, they would have voted for you. I promise you, like when you were sending people off, they were really like taking in who you were as a person, like your jury management, and then there's nothing to do in jury but to think back about the game people played and how they played it and their circumstances. Like I don't think my game like was.
Someone said Joseph, look out, Taylor's not loyal.
What do I do?
I would have took her to the end.
Sorry, this is so irrelevant. If I lock my key in my room, what do I do?
You go to the front desk and ask for another key.
Or can I just call them, ask them to come open it? Or
no, just
you have to go to the front and be like, hey, I need another key.
Yeah. Because that's so terrible, right?
Yeah, dude. Did you leave it in your room?
I think I did.
He thinks he left it in his room.
I'm so bad at keeping.
What do we have in here? We get some questions.